Boop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I should do sad music. I don't know any. What's new? Hello.
Do you see my camera?
Oh, well, no one else does but me and you. Because,
Akasha is laying on my shoulder.
yeah, well, she does that sometimes. So, here we are, back on the game. As you see, as the viewers are just watching a montage of events, because today is a somber day as they bury Arizona Annie and the vigilante known as the Phantom Rider. Some of you know who he really was, which was Carter Slade. But the one time he put on his suit, he got shot. No, you put it on to save the kids and then got shot later on the way home. Not even during a mission. You were just like, hey, hi. Fuckers. Okay, snow falls in a slow, lazy sheet over the old Mad Mesa cemetery as the last shovelfuls of frozen earth patter dully onto the twin coffins of Arizona Annie and Phantom Rider. The bell in the cemetery tower stands silent now as the clapper's wrapped in leather and wire, its brief unholy resonance finally stilled. The graveyard is mostly dark shapes and gray stones in the gathering storm. The road narrowed to a rectangle of churned soil and a handful of mourners huddled around it. Lantern lights paint long shadows across the snow-dusted markers, making every angle look as if it had turned away. Sheriff Tom Morgan keeps his hat low against the flakes, one gloved hand resting on the butt of his iron, eyes constantly roaming over the edges of the cemetery. Zeke Clay, wrapped in an old Union Army coat with brass buttons and grease stains, stands stiff at the foot of the grave, his goggles hang loose at his throat, lens still faintly smudged with ghostly blue powder from the bell. His normally quick tongue is quiet, his jaw works, but no words come out as the coffins are lowered, chains rattled softly around the polished wood before the last lock snaps shut. Both these two had helped save the children when they were taken prisoner in the church just nearby. They'd saved them, but they couldn't make it home. A dull metallic clink echoed from the bell tower as the wind shifts, but it is only the padded clapper nudging the rim. Whatever infernal frequency once vibrated through the ground has gone dead still. Heroes can feel in their bones. The soil no longer crawls or shifts with every grave mound lies as quiet as it ought to be. Earlier, Zeke had, and this is Zeke, he happens to have the last name. I'm probably going to change it later. The inventor that was there had shown the heroes the ring that they tried to cut loose from the bell to take the clapper completely out. An odd bluish metal band fused to the iron like it had grown there rather than been bolted on. Every file, saw, and even dynamite charge they tried barely scratched it. Zeke insisted it was ghost ore, some cursed load pulled from a mine that closed itself a generation back. And by his reckonings, the most likely place for it was somewhere under that land over there towards the northwest of us. Nobody living can remember exactly where that mine sat, but it had become one more thing that the valley decided not to talk about. Sheriff Morgan had pulled the heroes aside before the ceremony, voice low. One of the older graves had been opened during the earlier disturbance, not from above, but from within. The corpse inside was twisted face down as if it turned over and clawed the coffin lid on the inside and then all edges in a blind panic. The interior wood was shredded, the lid cracked from inside out. It never fully broke, though, but it tried. That quiet fact is why every new coffin in Mad Mesa now goes in the earth wrapped in heavy chains and padlocked tight against any future return or further unsettling. The metal glinted coldly before the grave was buried by the dirt. The preacher's words finally run out of steam. Lost under the soft hiss of the snow, folks say that their last goodbyes to Arizona Annie, deadly shots, quicker smile, and to Carter's or to the Phantom Rider, because that's who he died as. School, he was a secret savior who wore white and rode the night so that the Wild West could sleep. Most of them will never know who he was, or how many times he stood between this town and others in shallow mass graves. At this point, I'm going to ask if, because we were discussing earlier, Kid Colt had known both of these two characters during their lives. Did you want to walk up to the grave watching? There's actually a few families, because every family of a kid that was saved is there. Do you wish?
Yes, I'll walk up.
Okay. You hear that? We'll assume you heard about it already. Words around town.
Yeah.
Thunder mutters far from the ridge. More a belly rumble than a crack up here in the high country. Winter clouds roll over the hidden valley almost by habit this time of year, shedding their burden of snow and ice over the rocking Z before drifting on. Ah, that at least was normal. But the trouble had started with the resonating bell. That is finally done. No signs of intruders, or there were signs of intruders on Rocking Z's land. Strange boot prints near the north fence lines, fresh cigarette butts by the windmill, a few heads of cattle spooked and for no reason. Someone was out there. Actually, the players know, but they didn't inform fully of the sheriff yet. Heroes know they cannot ride straight back to town with extra guns. They can trust at their backs. Now after they saw it, not after what they saw in that open grave, and not with ghost doors somewhere under their feet humming a song. Only a dead man can see or hear. And few knew how close these people were to knowing about it. Sheriff Morgan cleared his throat as it ended. You folks headed back to the ranch soon? As this is done? He asked. You,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mostly, except for, well, Two Gun Kid talks from way over there. He's talking to the other player. I guess there's only one here. Yeah. Talking to Rosa. Where is the last train brought some drifters? A couple of them look like they've seen more than a fair share of lead. Lived to talk about it. Might be worth seeing. Any of them can be pointed out right in that direction. He happens to point towards the train, which is also the direction where Two Gun Kid's standing there. Or Kid Colt, I mean. That was one of the other options we were looking at. The wind picked up, drifted snow sideways now. Lantern flames gutter. The cemetery gate creaks behind you as the old voices trying to speak up and thinking better of it. Road back to town. Oh, no. There's no road. You turn away from the fresh graves, tip your hats in respect, and set your minds to practical work ahead. Find the survivor of that last train, or find someone on that last train, a drifter or something, to see if they'll come and help you to protect Uncle Zeke's land. Clouds cover over the hidden valley like dark layered cliffs somewhere out there unseen. An old mine mouth yawns beneath the snow, lined with ghost metal timbers and echoing with whatever song that made the bell wake the dead. Tonight, you aim to make sure you have enough firepower before you go out. Okay, now at this point, I don't think there's any players that have any, talents towards the area of understanding ores or metals or mining, do we?
Don't think so.
Okay, so we'll skip that part. It was a possibility. No one can read the dead or talk to them. And as you turn and start walking, you notice a gunslinger just nearby, watching. And he probably comes forward to introduce himself and say why he's here at the funeral. Kid Colt, you want to walk up and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'll introduce myself. That I'm Kid Colt and.
Hello?
Yeah, I was trying to remember the other name in the process here.
Oh.
And then my public name and my name and what I go by.
Oh, well, you're being rather forthcoming with your information. I guess this funeral has made you a little more sensitive. You came here hoping to find friends, and, well, you didn't find any. Well, you're hoping to find some new ones. So, at that, we're going to have you guys go ahead. I'll go ahead and let's get back to without all the stuff flying over, because you guys are actually just going to end up not too far from well, basically you guys will ride out, since I didn't set an encounter on the way and you guys had enough trouble, kind of bad weather. We'll get you guys all the way out to Uncle Zeke's place, where the real fun part begins. Let me get this better lined up. But someone, predominantly, I guess it's only Rosa, because she's the only one here.
Yep.
I guess, what's his name, just goes straight to the Gunsmoke Kid, goes straight, because he didn't know him very well, so he didn't stay around. He heads back to the cabins, and you get to explain what happened, or how you do explain it, or what do you tell him. And I'll have Kid Colt nearby to help you if you wish, as you go talk to Uncle Zeke.
Okay.
What do you say to him? You walk up, and he's like, where's, maybe go ahead. I should probably do this.
I'm thinking.
You think for a little bit. I'll zoom in so people can see you thinking. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
She can't stink anymore, especially with the Christmas gift we got her.
Oh.
This is true.
I thought you were saying because she's already been buried, but it was you that was buried. Hey, you look like someone we know, like Kid Colt. Or, Gunsmoke Kid. Did you steal his clothes? No.
No.
He looks so much different than this figure. I don't know what the hell. I think he just, because Kid Colt was popular, I think probably at one time he tried to, fake like he was an outlaw Kid Colt and got caught or something. Who knows? But now he looks back to the way he's supposed to. I was wondering when I
gotta
first got...
remember how he died, so...
Which one? I can tell you. You were there. Honestly, they died because no one did first aid in time. But other than that, they were killed by... Oh! And you were handed $200. I guess, well, since he's not here, he doesn't get part of it. You could decide to give it to Zeke if you want, but the $200 for Grizzly...
Okay.
Yeah, remember, he was a wanted criminal. He had a bank robbery in Promise City, which is the biggest town nearby. So, what do you say to Zeke? Is he's like, where's my nephew?
Sorry to say that, but he has passed away. He got very badly injured on a mission we were on, and nobody got to him fast enough to save him.
Oh, first my wife, then my nephew. I'll be running out of people if this comes up. But I guess I wouldn't cry anymore. Since you said at least something, I'll give you 10 points.
Okay.
Karma. And, well, let's see here. What? Hold on. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:07.
And I just, it feels like that scene took forever. What we're going to do now is going to probably, although actually you guys will probably, were you injured at all, Rosa?
I don't remember.
Well, I guess I can find out by looking at your figure. Yes, you were. You're down to 25.
Fun.
So, what's your endurance? Well, what we'll do is we'll let you actually rest until you feel well enough to go out again and get back to work. So I'll put you back at full. Maybe he had to rest longer. That's why you guys headed out early. Or, that's a question.
My endurance is excellent, and value is 20.
Okay, 20? So that should put,
Uh-huh.
that'd be 1 day's rest. So, yeah, you could rest about a day, maybe 2 days at most, and you would have been all right. The next issue would be, since we're missing a player, well, he could ride up and catch up next time. So we're going to start you guys heading out, taking care of your daily work, heading up the mountain again. Going to finish up whatever was going on up north and get you to the point at least to where you will run into Morgan's character. How's that sound? And then we'll pick
Good.
it up. So let's see here. We will go to... Wait, let me grab YouTube. So I can go back to the mountain. Back at the foot of the mountain. What the hell? Mine went back to the same picture. That's weird. Oh, wait. Do we? What? Is the cat looking at you?
Yeah.
Tell her to stop it. No.
No.
There we go. I just had to move it over, I guess, to the main TV, so it will load up that map. God damn, close. No, it's a big map. See, that's why I don't usually change maps during. We knew this already, though. We will say that you guys don't take the wagon with you this time. Because we can say he rides up with it later, so there's a reason. Well, Annie ain't there, I'll tell you that much. So I'll just clean it up. We'll put a campfire for you. Well, first of all, I should do is your guys' daily rolls and account. I was also getting you guys on the picture. It still looks the same because now it's just Kid Colt, but it's before it was someone else. Okay, so let me move this over here. Oh, you guys are barely in the scene over here. There. And we'll take your fire and bring it closer. Although this will be more for in the evening. You guys set up camp and everything. But during the day, we're going to have all those fun rolls. Let me open this up. First of all, we need to have this open. A strength check for both of you. Just need a green. Oh, let's open that up. I don't have my... chat thing open.
24.
Probably not. And Kid Colt. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to change your name on that. It still says Carter Slade. All the players can't, the viewers can't see that, but you both rolled pretty low. So let's see. What the hell? There we go. Endurance rolls for both of you. Guess because you're doing the work for 2 people each, huh? That's good. For you handled that well. And then how about Carter Slade's Ghost? Or Kid Colt, actually, but yeah. Ooh, so you guys got that. So, first of all, then, we just need to deal with the feeble damage you took throughout the day. So let's see. Feeble damage. 4 for both of you. 4 damage through the day as you were like basically blisters and everything on your fingers. You got blisters on your fingers. What was that for? That was a song.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Yeah. Do you remember what song that was?
No.
Well, someone make a comment in the information or comment after the fact. We'll let the viewers get those karma points. Okay. And both of you do intuition checks. That's good. And that's good. Both of you guys are pretty on the ball right now. So, you guys made it through the day since it was just an animal encounter area. You both basically, if you did see something, it was like a snake far enough away. Well, I guess I should do this. Both of you guys roll a die 10. We're going to see if you get a 1 or a 2. 1, you found a dead cow. Oh, 2, you found a living cow. So who rolled the first one? That would have been... Oh,
I did.
You found a dead cow. So we can count 1 more dead cow out of the 32 that were missing. You'd already found out what happened to 3. You saved 2, though, I think it was. But you have another one accounted for, and looks like someone was cutting pieces off this one. As in a human. Someone's been eating them. It's not an animal. It's not Bigfoot or anything. Whoops, god damn it. This is getting all weird looking. Okay, there we go. So, let's go back and... But we are going to have an encounter that to bring in Hex, and then we'll we might finish it just because we don't know how far we want to get with, well, I shouldn't have said that much. With what's going on, so... Plus, there's another encounter we got before that. We'll get through that, and then we'll get him... Ah! Oh. In this description, it says, somewhere at the graves of Mad Mesa, it says Annie, and I just saw Arizona Annie, and I'm like, why is she in this? Did someone bring her? Kid Colt couldn't let go. I have her with me. Oh. Okay. Later that night, as you guys have been working a hard day, night still heavy, cold over the North Range, kind of cold that creeps through the wool and leather into your tired bones. The stars are bright pinpricks overhead, indifferent and far away, while a little campfire pops and spits as it battles the dark back a few precious yards. We're playing a choose-your-own-adventure game, it sounds like. Just choose your path and I'll read you it. Heroes sit on the rocks with some old fence posts around, boots off, where they dare, steaming tin cups of coffee in hand, and the last of Uncle Zeke's stew simmers in an old tomato can wired to a stick over the flames. The smell of beef and beans, too much pepper almost, but not quite, covered the lingering scent of horse and sweat. Each bite is an improvement on the saddle, and after a day of hunting and missing cattle and fixing leaning T-posts, even hard stone feels like a feather bed compared to the trail. Somewhere in the back of everyone's mind are the graves of Mad Mesa, the chains, the cold bell, Arizona Annie's laugh, Carter Slade's calm voice. The firelight seems to throw those memories up in smoke, faces and silhouettes that fade as quickly as they form. The night out here feels bigger since the graveyard, and the silence between the creak of leather and the soft jingle of tack feels more crowded than it used to. The horses stand just off the edge of the firelight. Kid Colt has his horse, Steel. Although I read through it and it said, horse, Steel. And I was like, so he steals horses? No. That's the name of your horse. The firelight seems, okay, the horses stand at the edge of the firelight, occasionally snorting and stomping at nothing. A thin wind slides through the scrub pines, a low brush, bringing with it the distant howl of some coyotes, that sound a little too human this close to the hidden valley. Then something moves in the dark. It's not a twig snap, it's heavy branch shifting. Swimmer beyond the horses, a slow, dragging crunch of weight over loose rock. Too heavy for a man on foot, too slow and off-beat for a horse. The nearest mount's ears prick up, and it sidesteps, eyes fixed on the black beyond the fire. What do you guys do? The two of you. You just stand there looking into the darkness.
Ha ha.
I'll walk in.
You gonna just walk out there, or do you want to try an intuition check or something?
Intuition check, then walk out.
Okay, both of you, or whoever's doing it, just you.
I'll do it too.
Okay, both of you then roll. Ooh, 76 good. 38. You want to check that for me? I don't have my chart out. I can look it up.
Let me look. It's 38 on what?
Excellent.
Excellent.
I should look for my... Where the hell? Oh, no, I know what happened to it. It had all that paperwork for the...
It does not make it.
Okay.
Needed a 41.
Well, for Rosa, though, she smells a whiff of wet wool, undercut by something strange, like wood smoke, or you hear occasionally the sound of labored breathing. Something huge is trying to keep quiet and failing. From the darkness between the pines, something tall moves. Just outside the fire's reach, a broad, hunched silhouette, one shoulder strangely higher than the other, looming and swaying, kind of sticking out occasionally from behind a tree. Figure pauses. Guys, what do you want to do? It's about 10, 15 feet. It's mostly all a silhouette right now. You're not sure.
By the way, Devin, Kid Colt made it. Rosa did not.
Okay, Kid Colt made it. Rosa is lost. Okay, I had it backwards. So, Kid Colt, since you made it, you continue on forward, or what do you do? Pull a gun on it? Start shooting? Throw rocks?
Yep.
There's a lot of things I
said.
said.
And draw my gun.
Okay. Well, the figure pauses, then takes a step that brushes against the low branch. It doesn't grunt or talk. It just keeps coming, slow and uncertain, like it isn't entirely sure where it is. You see a long shape, like an arm. Now, as I go on, anytime you want to start firing, let me know. Like an arm hanging low, almost to the knee. Occasionally, you see a bit of an eye shine from the darkness. Just on the, just one, and maybe something, a little glint of something. And then, so, you guys just continue on?
I'll shoot at it.
You gonna shoot at it? Make a shot.
Hang on, I'm trying to remember the thing.
Or just hit for agility check. I know it's the UT, yeah. Still got to find a way to fix those goddamn
You
letters.
keep on knocking, but you can't get in, Akasha. Or is it you keep on knocking, but you can't go out, Akasha?
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat mom.
Right.
I'm an outdoor cat.
No, you can't go outside. No, no. No, baby girl. You can't go outside. No,
Rank not found. Please try again.
what? Come on.
Well, at least I knew what you were trying to do. You were close. 12. You missed.
Yeah, but
Figure finally stumbles into the firelight, revealing a man in a battered Confederate gray. Hat pulled down, duster, and the coat caked with dust and mud. Revolver hangs on his side. Another stuck in his belt, and the butt of a worn carbine peeks over his shoulder. His boots look like they've walked 100 miles in one day. His face, what can be clearly seen of it, is a map of scars. On one side, twisted and branded. The other side, grim and watchful, eyes narrowed against the fire's glare. He squints at the heroes, looks in the direction you fired, sniffs once, smells the air of inhaling Zeke's stew, hits him. "'Bout time!" he rasps, voice rough as gravel. "Figure out I was following my nose to supper or walking straight into the devil's cookpot. I'll do either." If the heroes bristle, if you have your gun out, he doesn't even flinch much. He just looks at you and, "Easy there, you rude bastard," he says. Like he's too tired to be properly angry. "Name's Hex, Jonah Hex. And any of you got sense, you'll point me towards the sun where the sun went. Because something ain't sitting right here in the sky or the air out here." What do you do? As he keeps looking at the fire.
I holster my gun.
Okay. He starts walking up to the fire. Let's see. I'm going to check. We'll do this with odd or even. Who wants to be odd?
That would be.
Okay. This is to see whose food he's grabbing. Even. He grabbed Rosa's.
no, I give it back and give it to her, or give it to take his.
Okay. This is, of course, Morgan's character. But I'm going to give a little bit of information as to what happened last time he was walking around and a little question as to what's going on, and then I'll hand him over. So, he says he was riding as he's eating the stew, kind of enjoying it. Dumps a little more pepper in there. He says he was riding under a dark, rolling storm sky, one of them ugly ones you smell like hot iron and bad memories. When the rain come down in sheets too thick to see anymore. Found a cave mouth. Some badlands took shelter. Leading my horse by its reins, lightning flashing outside, thunder booming from deeper in a cave somewhere near. Something moves. A shape steps into view in the back of a cave. A shaman. I reckon by the silhouette and the rattle of bones, the man kept his distance, never drawn close enough for me to see his face clearly. Just a darker shadow among the shadows. Feathers and tokens clinging in the dark. Shaman mentioned motioned me forward with a stick, beckoning me deeper in the back of in the cave out of the storm. I didn't see a problem with that. Thought he maybe introduced me into some food or something. Cave sloped down and twisted, and all the while the storm sound outside faded, replaced by a low hum. I could feel more than hear. I had to take a drink. As I followed, something prickled my neck. The shaman's shadow on the wall didn't match his own movements. The more I watched, the more wrong it looked. Stretched limbs, back and bending joints. A wolf muzzle where the head's jaw should be. A skinwalker. Should turn round then. Poking the fire absently, but the storm behind me sounded hungry, and that old fool kept walking, so I followed him. Finally saw what looked like an exit, a faint, weird-colored light ahead. Caught a whiff of air that I couldn't place. Dry at first, but then as I exited, it became more moist. A tang of something metallic and new, and it was daylight outside. Realization hit me. The shaman's shadow peeled away from the wall, stretching in unnatural ways. glimpsed for a heartbeat as I swore into the deep valley full of adobe buildings built into the cave walls in the forest. Fires burning in niches, strange figures moving around, like a town carved into the side of the mountain. Then the world lurched, colors smeared together. Something, maybe the shaman staff or the world itself, struck me from behind. A blur went by as I passed out. I'm laying on my back looking at the stars, didn't recognize, smelling wood smoke and stew. It was dark now. Staggering toward it, half hoping it was heaven, half suspecting it was a trap. And instead, I get you all glaring at me, shooting at me, like some boogeyman come to steal your boots. Not bad, though. Glanced around the circle. Of course, if any of you seen that cave or that valley, I'd be obliged to know. Feels like I walked out of the world and into someone else's supper. Or how about a Mrs. Shaman? Now you may pick up with your character. Does anyone want to say anything to this gentleman? Who doesn't
I
belong
wouldn't
here, but
know
he is.
much at this point.
No. Rosa? You wanna catch up, Hex, with any information about this valley or this hill or maybe some missing shaman or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say?
No, my brain just drawn a blank. Sorry.
Sounds like you've taken to the drink.
Yeah, she's too
Hush.
she's too sad about the deaths and therefore doesn't want to talk. So Hex, you get no information except for we're going up that mountain. There's some people up there. There's a valley on the other side, and there was a missing shaman that was with us earlier, or that we heard about from the Indians in this area. Sound good?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well then. Let's see here. Well, the only thing is like looking here and it says, oh, look, there's something that needs occult mystic or native lore to pick up information. And I looked over and it's a section called Reading Jonah. So no, it's not for Jonah to roll. It's other people to roll on him. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we should call it there before we get too far into the next encounter, which basically, I guarantee you, will be a gunfight. Let me take a quick look
All
here.
right.
Oh, fun.
Let me look ahead just to be sure. Wait. I don't need that one was done, so I'll delete that one. Well, maybe. This is a new one I wrote, so maybe we could look at this. I think we could do this encounter. You guys want to do this next encounter? Or you want to just call it for now?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So, next day, we're going to start with the same rolls as last time. First the strength roll. Everyone, all three of you.
Or should we do initiatives?
We'll get initiatives after this. If you want to go ahead and hit the button for it, I'll open it up and get it going. Okay. I think 47 makes it. You said 42 or something like that? How about for a
Yeah.
good? I think you only need like a 41, right? For a good?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have... And also go ahead and get your initiative rolls going. I mean, it's not a game unless everyone gets initiative at least once. Oh, why do we have... Oh, that's an old one. There. Maybe get rid of that one.
I think Akasha is comfortable.
Which... You have a 12 now, so the 3 I gotta delete.
Yeah, I got the 12.
Yeah, okay. Let me flip this to the correct order. There. Okay. And let's see, we got initiative. Strength-wise, Jonah did all right. I still need a strength for Rosa. Did I get one for Kid Colt?
Rosa did a strength at 67.
Yeah, I got Rosa's. I don't have one for Kid Colt.
Okay, ignore that last one then.
Oh, is that one 82 a second one? Oh, you rolling for him?
Accidentally.
Okay, I got it. So now I need endurance rolls. I guess I should do a feeble for Rosa. 3 points damage, Rosa. Oh, you should be back to full because you rested overnight.
Yep.
And let's see, that looks good. So we're good there. And then since there's really only the two of you, I need intuition checks. And I should put here. Does this work yet? Huh. There. Okay, finally. I'll delete the ones I don't need. And I don't know why. 2 of Hex came in. What the hell? This one of you doesn't have any information. Yeah, I can do this instead. Nope, still don't have it. I'll fix that later. So annoying. Okay. So, I go ahead, go here. For next day's encounter, guys do, but how the intuition checks go? Anyone fail? Jonah, you're just looking for trouble, aren't you? Did I get a
Yep.
roll from Rosa for intuition? Jeez, with a remarkable even. Ah, she made it. Okay, that will lead into this encounter. The sun dips low behind the snow-brushed ridges, casting long blue shadows through the foothills outside the Rocking Z Ranch. A cold wind murmurs through the sage, carrying with it a faint odor of gun oil and wood smoke. Somewhere ahead, beyond a stand of twisted junipers and a rock outcropping, a campfire flickers in the dusk. So, who made it? Well, no, Rosa made it. You smelt the smoke. Do you inform him?
Yes.
Okay, now the success also gives you a faint silhouette of 3 horses tied off near the fire.
Okay.
What do you guys wish to do? They don't seem to have noticed you. You don't see people yet, but you do see, you hear and smell the fire and the light flashing a little bit from it and the horses, but that's all you see. You don't see tents or anything, or you don't actually see the fire yet. Well, here, I can give you guys some options. Approach quietly, circle around, or call out, or you could ride in. Any sound good to you?
I'm gonna go
Sounds
around
good.
quietly.
What was that, dear?
Sorry.
I'm gonna go around quietly.
Okay. Make a stealth or agility check. And then, Rosa, what are you doing? And Kid Colt. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's not here. 39 with an excellent. You didn't make it, did you?
No.
Okay. And Rosa, what
So
were
what
you?
do I need to do to shoot?
You just want to start shooting? You don't see anyone yet.
Oh,
You want
no.
to shoot a horse?
No,
Okay.
I might have to move.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry too much because old Jonah made noise. He has weird, bad things happen sometimes around him. A scout spots movement and alerts the others, raising tension before everything. 3 rugged men sit near the fire, leather dusters, long rifles stacked nearby, with one scar across his cheek, not bad as Hex's. Stares at the fire, grumbling. But since they know you now, they all get up and look in your direction. So I should do. We got what? 3 outlaws. Maybe we'll grab us 3 outlaws. Oh, let's see if I can get.
And put my
wrestling.
character up there.
Well, I tried, but for some reason, Gunsmoke Kid will not disappear. And your figure's there. Can you not see it? But it has no stats.
No, I do not see it.
Okay. God damn it. So much shit that's in the way. And yeah, it doesn't even recognize it. Doesn't even see you there. Well then, just so we can get initiative, let me go grab some outlaws. I'll steal your fire temporarily. Put it where they are. Now, just because to be only one of them, it said, has their rifle already. So, let's see, can I even delete these out of the way? Nope. Okay, you got 3 guys around a fire. 1 has a gun. Let me get their initiative. Okay. Well, looks like they go last. Starting with Rosa. When they stood
Okay.
up, they were visible. So you can see 3 people. 1 has a rifle, the nearest one. The other 2 will have to go get their weapons. They're leaning up against a tree. What do you do? I mean, you could start firing. You could try to get them to, hey, sold it, you know. How do you wish to deal with the situation?
So they have one's got a gun they're holding, and the other ones don't.
Nope. They don't have their weapons yet because they had them all sitting up against the tree nearby as they were
Okay.
getting the fire already. So,
Trying to think, do I want to approach or do I just want to wait and see what they're doing?
make an intuition check. Let's see if we can get some more information for you. Like, who are these
85.
people? Okay. Well, one that does not have the rifle, but apparently from the way he yells up, God damn it! I don't know how much they heard. Put them down. So, 2 are gonna go for guns, but no one does anything yet. But they do yell that out, so you can go before them if you wish. Looks
Okay.
like they're going for guns. And also, their clothing, they look like Redfin Gang again. The same guys you saw before.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so what do I need for shooting?
agility check. No. I don't even need to look that up. Oh, Jonah.
Hey, Devin, real quick, am I needed for anything?
Well, we're in combat.
I'm only asking because last I heard, I wasn't there.
No, you're there. All three of you are there.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. I just don't have the figures working properly. I would have to probably restart it to fix it.
Okay.
So, unless you guys don't want to continue on, and we can continue this fight where we are now.
Let's get the fight done.
Okay. So then it's Jonah's turn. One has a rifle. Two are going to go for their guns, but only at the end of their turn, or the end of the turn.
Fighting for my shooting.
No, use your agility, but also, you have one or two column shift bonus. Look at your character sheet.
I have 2.
Okay, so roll what you start at, and I'll add 2 column shifts to it.
And you said it was agility?
Yep.
Excellent.
So hit the agility button, and I'll give you 2 column shifts. So excellent, remarkable, incredible, and that hits. Go ahead and do damage, which is probably just your pistol or a rifle.
Yep.
Okay, or shotgun, I should say, for you most of the time. Your pistol, remarkable damage. So rank damage. -5, so 25. Which one? The one with the rifle or one of the other ones?
Rifle.
Okay. He gets hit.
Here,
Next.
Devin, after game, I'm going to need your help.
Okay. Well, we don't have too far from that. We're probably just going to do this encounter.
Well, I kind of have a sleeping baby on my shoulders.
Okay, I'll have to come and move her, huh? Oh, behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done that to me.
See her?
Kid Colt, your turn.
Do you see her?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot one of them.
Okay, which one? One with the rifle or the other two?
Did you see the one I pinged?
I think it was the closest one. Go ahead. And I think you have a +1 column shift to hit, don't you, with guns? With guns in and lasso, I think you have a +1 column shift under talents. Just hit the agility button.
+1 CS.
Column shift. So what's your rank with, what's your agility? Remarkable?
I'm excellent with my pistols.
Okay, so that means you'll shoot on remarkable. So we'll give you 1 column shift bonus, hit it, and we'll see what you get.
Okay.
Because if we boost it by adding karma, it will take it off your karma too, so. Or you could just add a column shift to your roll when you do it with the other way.
I screwed that.
Ooh, yep.
There we go.
Yep, you hit. Damage. Do excellent or rank.
It says it's good 8 shooting damage.
Oh, let me check again then. I thought I changed that.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, it says excellent. Excellent. Typical for knife.
Okay, so it's a D20, right?
Yep. Okay, 14, so that'd be plus 4, so 24. Okay. He gets hit again. And it's their turn. So, with that in mind, I will pull up the character sheet. 2 agility checks for the first 2, going 4 weapons. They will need at least a green. Oh! Good job. And good job. Now, 1 firing. Oh, I should have said who. Don't count that yet. First one to hit him was Rosa, right? Or was that? Or was
Yeah.
that? Okay. So he's gonna shoot at you. Here we go. 87 hits. So damage. 16 to Rosa.
All right.
Okay. And we come back around because the other can't fire yet. Come on. Why didn't I count that yet? Let's try that again. Huh. Always gotta be some problem, doesn't there? Some reason. It's not counting the damage. Wonder if that could be why. That was 16.
She is snoring.
Another one I'll have to find out why later. Okay. So first to go is Rosa.
All right. I guess I'll try to shoot again.
Okay, same one?
Yep.
Go ahead. Yep, that hits, definitely. Roll a damage. Die 20. So that would be plus 6 to 20. And he doesn't want to play anymore. He's with Arizona Annie and everyone else. No. Don't be mean, Devin. He falls down. Takes a nap. Next is Jonah. You have 2 more coming up. Squish him down. There he's laying down.
Shoot again.
Okay. Well, that one hit. Oh, and I should mention, Kid Colt, you have a couple. I think you have a trick shot option in your description of your gun, which is slamming the hammer. It's that little trick you fire off multiple shots.
Yeah. 2 attacks.
Okay, but first, Jonah.
So roll damage.
Yep, definitely. You want the next closest one or the one behind him?
Next closest.
Okay.
Why does it say -6?
Because you take 6 from 20 and you get 14.
Yeah, but I get a column shift.
For not damage to hit, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just that. Okay. I thought you... Hold on.
I hit.
Yeah, you already
That's
hit.
my damage.
Your damage, it doesn't... That's basically... It's because it's 1 die 20 minus 10. And you rolled a 4, which comes out as a -6 from the original number 20, which is 14 damage. Okay. Next is Kid Colt.
I'm going to try a trick shot.
Okay. Which they slam in the hammer or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
it's slamming the hammer.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And that one is a minus column shift.
Yeah. But it like allows 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a no.
Okay, and then how about the second bullet? That one hits pretty good too. Get damage. Die 20 minus 10. So that'd be 8 plus 20 be 28. Okay. Now it's their turn. Let's see here. We got first one. Hit. Well, damn it. Doesn't count because I didn't say who he's shooting at. We'll go with. Oh. Let's see here. Second one. Okay. Kid Colt and Rosa. So. First one, because I have to actually say I'm going to shoot at before I just start putting bushings. 45 or 46 with a good. Does that make it, dear?
Let me look.
Okay. I got, well, the problem is where I have that page taped is on the back of the same thing that we have the for the PUD.
46. It
They both hit.
it does make it. Yes.
Okay, so let's see. First one, 15 to Kid Colt. And 13? Yeah, 13 to Rosa. Okay, and next is Rosa again.
All right, I'll try to shoot again.
Okay, go ahead.
Same guy.
Do it. Finish him off.
73.
73. Oh, that hits. Damage. 23. Well, he also takes a dirt nap.
What's doing? I must.
Squish him. Squish his head. There we go.
Devin, this is the first time she's ever done this to me.
Now she'll do it forever. Next is Jonah. You have one guy still scrambling with his rifle, getting ready to get some shots off.
95.
Oh, die 20. 21. Come on. Okay, next is Kid Colt.
I'm going to try shooting the last one.
Okay. Go ahead.
With a trick shot.
Hold on. Dear, check excellent plus 2 column shifts, so it'd be incredible at 95 for me. Is that a red?
That is a red.
Okay, so he needs an endurance roll before we even get to this point.
I'll hold.
Okay? Because there may be nothing to worry about. Which one's... Oh, that's Kid Cold. I almost shot Kid Cold just because I felt like it. No. There we go. Endurance roll. Needs a green. 3 doesn't do it. So he drops dead. That's alright. You didn't want to have to take these guys to the sheriff anyways. It's a lot of extra work. You just put a little hole in the ground and stick them in. So, we do have information about these people though and what's going on. Okay. Well, you see them. Do you guys go and check around on them and stuff? Or you guys just set your camp?
I'm gonna go. What do I roll for dead speak?
Well, they'd have to be raised like ghosts or something. You could check to see
Okay.
if any of them are ghosts, but at this time,
Well,
no. I'd say.
You'd say what?
Oh, I just say that right now, it doesn't seem like likely they'd be ghosts, but anything's possible. I would say, since they just died, if you could get a red roll, you might be able to get a little information before they finally go over like an empathic
what?
feel. And it's on typical. So if you don't have anything typical, just roll percentage dice and we'll look at it. Which means you're going to need like a 90 something and up. 9.
9.
Don't worry about it, Dan. You check see what they have.
Well, I was gonna see if they were part of the shaman despairing.
Well, they weren't. So they wouldn't have much on that.
Okay.
They got information on that last time from the jailbreak. Or the guy at the jail. But that would have been, well, if anyone had it, it would have been Rose, but she didn't say anything. About the guy who said their old boss ran off with the shaman and went to the valley. We'll let you know about that one. The old exiled boss of this gang, as he was chased away by Bear, took off with the shaman with him. But I will say, you guys do find a little map and a note. Note basically says meet at Devil's Pass, and it gives about just under a week's time, and it talks about they're going to take some of the ore they recovered from this old mine and take it to the opposite side of the valley and go from there to sell it. So they're planning on cutting through the valley. So, but first you need to get to the top of the mountain and see about this mine they were talking about. Maybe this cave is even the one you came from. You don't know. You'll know if you get in it and look around. But also, I almost forgot, because there's 3 of them, and just to give something different, I do have a new list for stuff that's found on dead bodies. So we're going to go ahead before we call it for today, because like I said, we were just going to get stuff started a little bit, get everyone introduced. And it's Christmas, so we don't know how much people are really watching us anyways. Everyone go ahead and roll, roll percentage dice. And I will compare these
42.
numbers. Okay. So Jonah with a 32. Come on. Damn. Okay. 32, come on down, is A strange looking compass, but it doesn't point north. This is one of those strange Marvel things. Just to let you know what it does, because otherwise we won't remember. This strange compass actually points towards the nearest gamma source. Someone was in here with a compass that detected gamma sources, and it got lost, and someone else has it now. So now you have it. I don't even. So, next, let's say Rosa. Got a 99?
99.
Okay, let me. 99 is. A collection in a box with little, like, selections that has different kind of pebbles and rocks. It's a collection of interesting pebbles and rocks. Someone's private collection. This guy had a collection of rocks. It's kind of weird. Nothing odd or supernatural
Wow.
about it. And Kid Colt. $81.
Oh,
81. A small metal disc with a tiny glowing eye in the center. It doesn't look like a living eye. It's just an eye that, if you know, it glows.
ignore that roll of mine, Devin.
Okay, that's all right. So, those are some strange, odd items you guys found. Usually I'd only have one of those per encounter come out, but I thought, hell, I'll give you guys some extra stuff. So, we're gonna go ahead and call it tonight. One, because don't want to get too far with missing a player, and two, I'm getting kind of my shots burps coming up. So,
Well,
we're gonna.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Oh yes, definitely.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, the whole shebang.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
I am going to log off and try to get this sleepy kitty off me.
Okay, I'll be right there. So let me go ahead and flip this over to the cover. Everyone say bye-bye, and we'll be back next week for full time. Bye. Merry Christmas, everyone, and whatever merry holiday, Yule, whatever. Bye-bye.